Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a talk through getting ready video. Have not done one of these in forever, so it'll be kind of weird talking while I'm getting ready. So I also apologize if this video is slightly longer than my normal tutorials. But today I am really excited to film this because if you guys watched my last video, you guys know that I did a swap recently with the beautiful Sally Jo. If you guys don't know who she is, go check out her channel. But she gifted me so many awesome New Zealand / Australian makeup products that I have not put on my face yet. I have not used them. I wanted to save them for a first impression type of video, just a video putting all of the new products on my face. So it's been about a week and a half since I got her box and I have not even used any of the makeup yet. It's been killing me. So sitting down to film this is really exciting because I finally get to play with all the makeup that she got me. So of course she didn't give me a product for every step of makeup. I did not receive like a foundation or anything like that. So of course I'm just going to use what I have for the items that she did not give me. But everything else I'm going to try to use what she gave me and try to create just one look. I have no idea what this look is going to look like. I think I'm just going to do a very bronzy smoky eye and whatever lip, whatever option I have that looks the best with the bronze smoky eye will do. And yeah, let's see where this goes. I also received some brushes in the mail from Hair and Makeup Addiction. So this is what they look like. Yeah, I will be using only these kind of brushes in the video so I can kind of, you know, use them and see how I like them and do like a little mini review on these brushes as well to see if any of you guys are interested. And yeah, so let's get beautiful. So I've already moisturized. I'm just going on with my primers. I am first going to use my Holy Grail primer, which is the Touch in Soul Feel Like Honeymoon Skin Base. Such a long name, I can never remember it. But this is awesome. I got this in a glossy box like over a year ago. This little tiny, I think this is a sample tube. This tiny little thing has lasted me well over a year. It's honestly amazing and I use this pretty much, if not every day, like every week. So I have no idea how it's lasted. I'm almost out, so I have to get a new one. But every time I go to the Touch in Soul website, it's not in stock. So it makes me really sad. So anyone from Touch in Soul, you need to restock this because I need to get my hands on it again. The only downside to this is that it has little gold specks in it, which I don't know why they would do that, but yeah, it has like tiny little gold pieces and it gets like all over your face and you just have to kind of like pick them off, but I just work around it because I love the primer so much. So this is more of like my moisturizing primer, and then I'm also going to be adding another primer, which is weird to use two primers, but they do like completely different things, so I feel like it's okay in a weird way. This is the Lorac Spackle, which is just a tinted under makeup primer. It's kind of like a shimmering highlighter product, so this is just going to make my face more dewy looking and glowy. For foundation, I am mixing my Outlast Stay Fabulous and my Stila Stay All Day, just because this one is a little bit more yellow and this one is a little bit more pink, and this is too yellow, this is too pink, so mix them together, it kind of gives me like the perfect little duo for my shade. And yeah, this one is in 810 and this one is in Fair. And I will be applying that with the Hair and Makeup Addiction, the Buffer Brush. Something similar to a Sigma F80. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I just went to squirt my, I don't like the word squirt. I just went to pump my foundation and I guess it like got dried up around it and it like only made a tiny little hole, so when I squeezed it, it like shot and it's literally all over my leg right now. Good morning to me. How is my lighting? Do you guys like my lighting? Because sometimes I feel like it's too bright and it washes me out, and then sometimes I don't know. How is my lighting, guys? Let me know. Okay, so now that my foundation is on, I get to use the first product that she got me, which, well, it's not the first one that she got me, but it's the first one that I get to use and put on my face. It is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. This is in the color, where is it at? This is in the color Fair, so it should be good. I am pretty pale at the moment, so I am going to open this up and then put this under my eyes and to highlight my face. And then I'm going to buff this out with this brush right here called the Queen. I don't know if this is a face or an eye brush, but it's pretty big, so I'm just going to use it to buff out my concealer and hope it works. Okay, so my thoughts on the concealer so far are really good. I love the coverage that it gives. I like the finish. It looks like nice and dewy and fresh. It's not like, you know, chalky and gross. It blended out very easily for a thicker concealer. It was a lot thicker than I thought it was going to be, but that doesn't bother me because the Pro Longwear is pretty thick too. But yeah, it was easy to blend out and the color matches pretty good. It is a little bit light, but of course with powder that will kind of mask it a bit. And yeah, I'm really impressed and really happy so far. Oh, I forgot at the beginning of the video I was going to put some of this Lucas Papaw ointment, or people were saying it's pronounced Porpor or something, Papaw Porpor. I don't know, I have no idea how to pronounce this, but a couple people were saying that's how you pronounce it, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of this on my lips to moisturize them for later when I put my lip product on. Okay, so before I powder, I think this is where I would add the cheek stain. I'm not sure how to apply this, like I said. I'm just going to kind of like paint it on my cheeks and then blend it in with my fingers. I think that is the most appropriate way, and if I need to like blend it out with a brush or something, then I will, but I think that's how I've seen it used most. So I'm kind of scared. I don't know how this is going to look. I feel like it's going to take off my foundation if I'm like dabbing with my fingers, but I don't know. Okay, so I really like how this looks. It definitely looks really natural. The only downside that I can see so far is that it's clinging to my dry patches on my face. So it doesn't look like one natural like flush. It looks like there's little like darker pink spots. So I'm gonna do it to the other side, of course, and then I guess we'll kind of just see. So see how it's kind of like grabbing onto some certain spots more than others, like right here, and yeah. So yeah, I will have to update you guys later kind of more about my thoughts on the little cheek stain, because right now it has its good things and bad things about it. So now to set everything, I am going to use this Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder, which she said is kind of like a dupe for the MAC Studio Fix. I've never tried MAC Studio Fix, but I've heard really good things about it. So I have really high hopes for this powder. And it's in the color Natural, so I hope it matches me all right. Seems like it will. And I'm going to use the Finisher by Makeup and Hair Addiction to apply that. These brushes are so soft. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to put powder over top of this like cheek stain, but I don't really know. Meh. So the color matched perfectly and I love it. I love the way my skin feels. I love the way it looks. It doesn't look really cakey or powdery, and I'm really liking this so far. Yay! Tea break. For eyeshadow, I'm going for the Bronzes palette by Chi Chi, and I'm so excited. So I don't really know like the order or what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of play around with this and see what I come up with. I know I want to do something bronzy, obviously, because that's like the main focus of this palette. So we'll just see what I come up with. I'll try to make this pretty simple for you guys who do have this palette, and hopefully it turns out okay. So I went ahead and did my brows off camera because I did not receive a brow product from Sally. They look super dark and like in your face, but I promise they don't look like that in person. They look normal like how I always do them, and they match my roots, and it's not crazy, I promise. So first I'm going to prime my eyes with my Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. I've been enjoying this lately. It's always a sad day when you break a nail or chip a nail. So since there are no matte colors in this palette, I am going to use one or two matte colors just for my crease, so you know the shimmery colors have something to blend out into. So I am going to use a little fluffy brush like this, which is not from Hair and Makeup Addiction. They don't have one similar to this, so I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to grab the color Creme Brûlée by MakeupGeek, and I'm just going to apply this in my crease. So that's all we really need for that. So this is the first color I will be using. I'm just going to take that on a tiny little brush like this and place this in the inner third of the lid. So now I'm taking the rusty, like burnt orange bronze color right next to the first one on this tiny little pencil brush, or not pencil, but it's kind of like a concealer brush, and I'm just going to place this in the very center of my eyelid. And then I'm going to flip it over to the clean side and grab the color right next to the rusty orange color. And that, you guessed it, is going right in this open bare corner here. And then the way you blend them together is you take the dark side and you kind of just push it over into that rusty orange, and then you flip your brush and take the rusty orange and push it over into the darker color. Then I'm going to take the Detailer by Makeup Addiction, and taking Creme Brûlée again, I'm going to blend out the edges so they're not so harsh. And then I'm going to go back with the darkest color and just add that back because some of it got blended away. Then I'm going to take the darkest color on the palette, which is also a matte color, and I'm just going to add that to the very outer half of the eye, just to add some darkness and definition. But I'm going to try not to completely cover up that dark bronzy color in there. I'm basically drawing like a triangle around that dark bronzy color. And then I'm going to take this little dome pencil brush again and blend that out. For the brow bone highlight, I'm going to use the only really highlight shade in this palette. I'm just going to put this on the very high points of my brows. It is very shimmery though, so if you don't like that, then you can just use a matte, like cream shade. But I've been really liking shimmer in my highlight. And I'm using the shader brush to apply that from Makeup Addiction, and it is pretty much perfect for getting this area right here. And then I'm going to blend those two, this little transition area together with the blender, and just going to give a quick run through of this, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. And the eyeshadow is done. I really, really like it. Actually, I think I'm going to add some of that to the inner corner as well. I'm going to use the liner brush and just kind of pop that right here. And now that the eyes are complete, I realize this is a beautiful fall look, so when fall gets closer and fall arrives, you guys can refer back to this video if you want a really, orange, rusty, brown, smoky eye for fall. So I'm not going to put on eyeliner. I don't really feel like it's necessary. The eyes are so dark that it would just kind of get lost in there anyways. So I'm just going to go in with some lashes and mascara. And for that, I am using XOBeauty The Romantic. These are so gorgeous, and I feel like they just look really natural and really wispy. So I think it'll complement the eyes really, really well. I'm so excited to wear these. So I'm going to pop these on real quick, and then I will be back. And I'm also going to like tightline my upper waterline or whatever. You know the deal. Okay, now that the lashes are on, I love them, by the way. They were super easy to apply and they look awesome. For the lower lash line, I am going to take the darkest color from the Bronzes palette on the liner brush from Makeup Addiction, and I am going to just run this below my eyes. I'm just gonna smoke this out. Then I'm going to take that detailer brush again with some creme brulee on it and just blend that out. Then I'm going to apply my Holy Grail Bottom Lash Mascara, the Rimmel Glam'Eyes, and then we will move on to the rest of the face. Sorry. I'm also just going to run a tiny bit of nude eyeliner in my waterline. This is Illamasqua's Hex. Don't know if they still sell this. For bronzer and blush, I'm just going to use my NARS Laguna and Orgasm Duo. I'm just going to use these two and put them straight on my face. I'm going to use the, let me see, I'm going to use the Chiseler for the bronzer. So I really like this brush for contouring, but it's definitely for like heavy contouring because it's kind of dense. So I'm going to blend out that contour line with some normal Hoola Bronzer and like a fluffier bronzer brush. This is the Large Angled Contour by Sigma. So I'm just going to kind of go over that and blend it out a little bit. Okay, so like now that I'm looking in the mirror, this little cheek stain or whatever completely did not work for me. I'm really, really sad to say that, but it just, I guess you really just need perfectly smooth moisturized skin because it just cleaned to every little dry spot, which I didn't even know I had dry spots until I put this product on, and it just looks like pink little polka dots like on my face. So I'm really, really sad that that didn't really work for me. I am not going to give up on it. I'll try it again when I feel like my skin doesn't have any dry patches on it and see if it works, you know, but just today at least it didn't work. I'm also going to hit the temple. Why am I up so high? I'm also going to hit the temples, or it's not even my temples. I'm going to hit my forehead, my temples, and like my jawline with the Hoola. You know the drill. Just contour it up. Give your face a new face. Just kidding. Do you ever wish you were more funny? Or is that just me? Like I wish, like I watch people and I'm like, y'all are so funny. And I just wish I could be like that naturally like witty and funny. And I'm just like not. Some people think I'm funny. But I feel like I could improve. If that's even something you can improve on. I don't know. So now I'm going to take the blusher, which is, looks like this. This looks like it'll work really well. And I'm going to take that Orgasm blush and just pop that right over where the cheek stain was, which I don't really need to because the cheek stain was pretty bright itself because it was like a poppy pink color. But I feel like Orgasm kind of looks just like it. And it has some gold shimmer in it. I look like a clown. But the Orgasm has some gold shimmers in it, which will complement the eyes. So now I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and blend all that out because I look crazy. Okay, so for highlighting, I'm going to take my Stila Kitten Duo highlighter, and I'm going to use the bronzier one. I just flicked y'all off, so sorry about that. Don't take it personally. I love y'all. That was from my haters. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm going to take this little fan brush, which is called the Multitasker. This doesn't really have any tasks, I feel like. But anyways, I'm going to take that and just go across my tops of my cheekbones. And that'll really give that bronzy glow. Ooh, I love that. Doesn't look bad, I guess. From far away. And then I'm going to take the tiniest bit of Becca because I cannot do a makeup look without adding this to my cheekbones. It's just impossible. And I'm just going to put this on my Sigma F35 tapered highlighter. Take a tiny little bit of this and just pop that on the highest points. Because a girl can't live without her Moonstone. So I just curled my lashes, which makes such a difference. It literally makes a world of a difference. Oh, these lashes are so pretty. I just feel like, just so, I'm probably gonna have to order like 1,000 of these. That makes me so excited to try the Gold Digger ones, but I'm saving that for like a night out on the town because those are so BA and I will feel like a BA when I wear them. Maybe I'll find myself a sugar daddy. I'm just kidding. Get it? Gold Digger, sugar daddy. Okay. So for lips, she gave me 7 lip products, so obviously I can't wear all of them. I'm going to try to find one that suits the eye look the most. Ooh, I think I'm going to go for this one. Yeah, I'm going for this one. Okay. Oh my gosh. So I wouldn't say the lip and the eyes are like a match made in heaven or anything. I just really wanted to use these little Chi-Chi creamy matte lipsticks. They don't look matte right now, or at least this one doesn't, but I'm sure it'll dry to like a matte finish. It definitely looks very glossy right now, but this color is amazing. And it's really easy to like overline your lips with these. They're so opaque that you would never even be able to see your lip line. So here's the completed look, you guys. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think the eyes are definitely very fall appropriate, so you guys can definitely use this for a fall tutorial or whatever you want to use it for. The lips are definitely bold and don't exactly like clash perfectly with the eyes, but I didn't really care. That's not what the video was about. It wasn't to make a perfect makeup look. It was basically just to try out all the amazing gifts that Sally gifted me via our swap. And this is also the stunning necklace. I'm like literally obsessed with this necklace. You don't even understand. It does have another necklace, but I couldn't fit all of them. So this is the gorgeous necklace that she gave me. I believe this is from Lovisa. It's like a brand in Australia that I was told was similar to our Forever 21 or Claire's. So yeah. And this kimono is from Toby, if you guys are wondering. So I probably will go ahead and switch this lip out for a nude lip or something with like, you know, an orangey coral undertone, but not as bright as this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now so you guys can see like the alternate lip with the eye, and then I will zoom in and let you guys see. So here it is with a darker nude lipstick. This is more what I prefer. It's definitely more wearable for people that don't like really bright lips. What I used on my lips is MAC's Etcetera lip pencil with Wet n Wild's Bare It All on top. Super pretty, matches this kimono perfectly, matches the bronzy eyes perfectly, so this is probably, you know, more suited to everybody's liking, I would suppose. But I had a lot of fun trying on that creamy matte lipstick, and I will definitely be wearing that soon with a much lighter eye so I can, you know, wear it all day. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did. I really loved playing with all my new products. Thank you again, Sally, for giving me those products to play with. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!
I know you're inside of feeling so hollow, and it's a hard pill for you to swallow. But if I fall for you, I'll never recover. If I fall for you, never be the same. I really wanna love somebody. I really wanna dance the